Since we had the CTR series cars, the world expects from us to come with a successor. And the automotive world is in a big competition. All the big companies are also bringing supercars. So we had to make a decision to go to this new territory of designing our own chassis. And we're going to have our own silhouette this time. It will be a mid-engine sports car, but a super sports car that can compete with all the other cars that are coming out or those that are out already. So this was the story of the CTR, and that was the milestone that put us on the world map. Suddenly, the press people came from any place in the world, and they wanted to know about this car, and they wanted to test it, and they wanted to write a story. And this was the landmark #1 for Ruf Automobile.
Hast du einen heiligen gefahren?
Ja, den haben wir gekauft.
Was? Also ist nur mal das feiner. Ist also schon besser.
The world was waiting for a successor of the CTR, and so the CTR2 followed and was definitely a car that had a lot of changes. It had a multifunctional rear engine lid that was at the same time the air intake for the intercoolers and for the engine cooling. It was a 520 horsepower version with an integrated roll cage in the body and still a very elegant appearance. The CTR2 is a very much appreciated car today, and we even made a wide body version, which was the CTR2 Sport. And we have CTR2s, well, basically everywhere in the world. It was also a US 600S followed. The 3600S is actually a two-seater 911 Roadster because we put the 911 engine into the Boxster chassis. And it made it an ideal sports car with a perfect weight distribution. Our flagship is the R-Turbo that is based on the 996 Turbo. We offer it as a 520, 550, and a 590 horsepower version. It has been tested in Nardo in southern Italy with a top speed of 351 kilometers per hour. This is the fastest a street 911 has ever driven. These pictures show very clearly what happens on the Nürburgring, especially when you are in the Nordschleife. You see the car tilts, the car goes sideways, the car jumps, it's in the air. There's so much stress going to this body that we have decided the best way to resolve this is the IRC, the integrated roll cage. The integrated roll cage really stiffens the chassis significantly. And on top of all, it offers the best possible driver and passenger protection. And the successor is ready to be launched, the 997-based RT12. RT12 stands for the 12th generation of roof turbo. It is available as a 530, a 560, and a 650 horsepower version with a 3.8-liter engine. Figures are correct. At the end, the full car goes on a rolling road, and we make another checkup of all the functions. I have always been fascinated by the Porsche, the reliable and everyday usable sports car. We make a great effort in research and development that our high-performance automobiles are just as reliable and performing that you can go grocery shopping. Recently, one of our cars was here for a 250,000-mile service. This makes a happy owner. It makes me proud as well. My philosophy is car and driver must be like hand in glove. They have to be the perfect team. As a manufacturer of high-performance cars, we feel responsible to offer a special driver's training service. This service starts from the beginners all the way to the advanced drivers to individual coaching that we offer in all kinds of circuits, be it in Germany, in Austria, in the United States, or even in Japan. We are offering this service since 1979.